retriever.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and that boy, he loves people.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and the first thing he runs to.
His favorite spot.
Yeah. He runs to still. As soon as he sees people, that's where he wants to go.
Okay.
So come on in. Welcome
All
to
right.
French Legation.
Thank you, thank you.
So you know you gotta speak French, right? Et de du parlez-vous français?
Yeah, parlez-vous français? For us, español nomás. Right?
No français, huh?
No.
Alemania?
No,
But it's
español
Deutsch?
nomás. Oh, no, no, Alemania, even though we live down near New Braunfels and all that area where they
Boy,
used to speak.
there you go.
Yep.
It's
So.
sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to learn a lot of
Other languages, yes, sir.
We even had some Russians come in here.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the language that's hard to learn.
No, it's one of the hardest ones. Yes, sir. Hey, YouTubers, also fantastic video. I'm at the French Legation here in Austin, Texas. Listen. Hello. Stay here, historic site. French Legation State Historic Site. French Legation was built in 1841 as a diplomatic outpost of France, the Republic of Texas, by the chargé Alphonse Dubois de Saligny. Later, the Catholic Church used the site as they worked to reestablish the church in Texas. Short-lived girls' school was founded here by Dr. Joseph Robertson and other leading citizens before the Robertson family made it their home in 1849. Throughout their early century-long ownership, the site played an important role in development of Robertson Hill, vibrant, diverse neighborhood of Central East Austin. Since the earliest days, this has been a place to gather, learn, and build community. Enjoy the grounds and learn more about the site's history. To exhibit panels you'll find inside and outside of our walls. Tour the French Legation building, our newest exhibits. Huh. Currently 86 degrees. You have a restaurant? Yeah. I'm gonna walk out this weekend. So we're inside the walls of the French Legation. You see modern Austin is building around us. You know, but they still have the legation, the walls, the grounds still. Yeah. Hilltop gatherings of indigenous people. Before Europeans came to the land in which French Legation sits, the hilltop was used by Native Americans for thousands of years. Archaeological excavations have revealed the site was rigorously utilized during the archaic time period, possibly 5,000 years ago. This is kind of nice. They got more information on the legation. Visit FrenchLegation.com. When Texas became its own country in 1836, so it became a state. Some countries actually set up embassies or legations, as they call them.
The wedding.
This is the Robertson Hill neighborhood that we're currently in. There's a French Legation there. Number 1 Robertson Hill, Pleasant Hill, where we're at, Prairietown and Masontown. Early Central Austin freedmen communities. Slave labor in the neighborhood. The story of African Americans from slavery, freedom, and citizenship was told in the history of French Legation. Slave men likely built the French Legation when it was commissioned by Alphonse Dubois in 1840. Slaves labored under each of the site's owners, including the Robertson family, who enslaved at least 9 people. Slave cabins on the north end of the property are home to Maria, who worked as a cook and nurse, to Brister, who drove the Robertson carriages. 1865, Dr. Robertson subdivided and sold this land near to 11th Street to formerly enslaved African Americans. The neighborhood they built was Pleasant Hill, one of Austin's earliest freedmen communities.
doing
Yeah.
like ready.
Now to go inside, we have to buy the. There's an old well here. The French Legation to the Republic of Texas, a home for diplomacy in 1839. France was one of the first. 1839, France was one of the first countries to recognize the Republic of Texas as an independent nation. Alphonse Dubois de Saligny was a secretary of the French Legation in the United States who saw financial opportunities in the new republic. He was promoted to chargé d'affaires representing King Louis Philippe and sent to Texas to build a friendship between the two countries. Dubois arrived in the young capital city, Austin, in 1840. He stayed in rented rooms in the city while developing relationships with lawmakers and influential Texans. Dubois entertained them with good food and wine as they worked toward common goals. He soon bought 21.5 acres of hilltop land east of the city to build a suitable legation building that was completed in 1841. Poor health and suffering, personal and politic difficulties, Austin Dubois left the city the same year. And then the Catholic Church here. Father G. Marine Odin came to Austin as a request of the Pope in 1839 to petition the Republic of Texas for the return of the church property. This property included the missions of San Antonio, Sister Alamo. Alphonse Dubois invited Father Odin and Father Timon to stay at his rented house on Pecan Street while the French Legation was being constructed. They have a private ceremony over there right now. We came today, they got a private ceremony, so we can't go inside the actual legation house. This house here is a cookhouse, legation house. So again, there's the grounds of the property. That's the 800 block of San Marcos Street across this wall there. See where Austin's going around. They do have old houses still in the neighborhood. I'm gonna go to the one entrance gate over here. Here's the actual historical marker. French Legation. The legation's purpose was to further international cooperation, settlement between the Republic of Texas and France. Renowned Texas figures Anson Jones, Sam Houston, and Henry Castro all stayed at legation. After annexation, Robertson family lived here for nearly a century until the state of Texas purchased property in 1949. The original 21.5 acres of land from the Robertson era in 1870 was the genesis of the Robertson Hill neighborhood of East Austin. The Daughters of the Republic of Texas cared for the site from 1949 to 2017. They actually have a wedding over there where the main house is, so we can't go inside. It's also the museum area. Okay, I went and found out if I could get through. I know they were having a prayer ceremony. You could stand at the door. Don't come in, but stand at the door. Yeah, this is the kitchen.
Oh, wow.
This is the Beretta kitchen, the site detached kitchen built in 1841, burned down in the 1880s. To demonstrate what the legation may have looked like, the Daughters of the Republic of Texas built this kitchen in 1966 with donation. The family also donated exceptional collection 1840s French antiques to furnish it. So they rebuilt it to look like how it looked back in the 1840s when it was originally built. So this is the family kitchen. French cooking as the seasoned copper cookware became very popular in the United States in 1960 because Julia Child's beloved television show and books of French cookbooks. Copper pots and pans have been favored by cooks for thousands of years because copper responds quickly to temperature changes. So this is their kitchen collection with the French Legation. So I walk in the main house. Nah, I could go through the back instead of going around. They said I could go through here as not to interrupt the ceremony in the front. So I just came through the back door. Emancipation Day in Austin, Texas, June 19th, 1900. That's Austin. We're here, and then we saw the video, the earlier part of the video, it's all buildings now and everything. Coming for the family. So the Robertson that lived here moved to Texas in 1837, the year after Texas won its independence. Settled near Round Rock in 1840. Locate the Austin with his family. So where I'm at, according to this is the master bedroom. There's Miss Robertson. Lily Robertson's family. Lily lived here entire life from 1855 to 1939 at the French Legation. She was active member of the Daughters of the Republic of Texas. The home for the diplomacy. Some of the original furnishings of the legation. This settee, armchair are part of Dubois' original parlor set, which includes a settee, armchair, 2 small love seats, several small armless parlor chairs, and at least 1 droop leaf table. The set was likely made in France. Some more of the Saline. Alphonse Dubois was born in Caen, Normandy, in France in 1809. His diplomatic career began in 1831. And again, the Dubois, that's a picture of King Louis Philippe of France, 1846. Here's another room. The cardinal that was sent by the Pope and Father Timon. Textile campaign, China, made in Stafford, England. These dishes depict sketches from the Mexican War, supposedly derived from courier lithographs. They reflect the style paintings of the Napoleonic Wars. The name Textile campaign was invented as Americans tool to sell to Americans. The dishes date from 1846 through 1852. It's an actual upstairs.
That's right. Did I say that out loud? No, I didn't hear.
There was a wedding here, but I'm at the front real quick. Let's go through the front door. They were on a break. So I got a front door view. I'm gonna go through the back. Before I head out. There's 3 more signs over there. So if you ever walk, they got a pretty nice walking grounds. Yeah. So, huh? No, because everything. So the state of Texas, they come out with this passport book, and it's got like 36 historical sites, and if you go to them, you could get the stamp. And so I got 1 stamp. Well, you gotta wait. Probably just the old people. Hey YouTubers, so Seth Fantasticville. I just finished a visit here. The backside of the French Legation's on Embassy and 8th Street. But the French Legation, which was built when Texas was its own republic, is here in Austin, Texas. One of the few countries that recognized Texas right away after they became their own country and they broke away from Mexico. If you like this little walk around tour of the legation, it's one of those little hidden spots to visit here in Texas, away from like the crowds and stuff like that. It's a great little walk around in the park, the actual grounds, and then inside the main house, and then the little kitchen house. But if you like this video, again, go and like, share, subscribe. Have a good day. Adios.